Alright, we're back. Whoops. I accidentally opened Bolitro. Let's close that. Alrighty, we're back. Playing some Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I had to reset stream after that, guys. Sorry. Shuffling Horror, though. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Yeah, it's called the Shuffling Horror. No, the Shambler. It's called okay, the Shuffling Horror is the Darkest Dungeon one, and the Shambler is the regular one. Shambler's the name. Shuffling Abomination. Why did I say Shuffling Abomination? I'm getting words mixed up. That's just it. Shuffling Horror and then Shambler. All right, let's play some Darkest Dungeon.
Bad, but then.
And let's look. I'm gonna look. Oh, let's close this tab. Go to here. Pull up this tab. Hold up. Let's close all these tabs. I got a bunch of tabs opened up. Death's Door, Carrion Eater, Large Carrion Eater, Warrens, a map of the first courtyard mission. Let's keep that open over here on the left. Alright. And Swine, Enemies. Let's reopen that. I have just a bunch of tabs open. Sanitarium, Trinkets, okay, Shield Breaker. I already know that loot automatically goes into your inventory, so we can close it. Okay, from the Shield Breaker Nightmares. Alright. Just clearing up my tabs. Let's put on the cheat engine. We're gonna finish this mission and then probably gonna end the stream. What was I was gonna look up something though. Oh yeah, Abomination. Darkest Dungeon. This is not a good character. I mean, all the characters are like, okay. It's not like he's even bad. He like stuns. He stuns. It's not a good stun. It's got like lower base than other stuns for some reason. So it's not a good stun, but it does. I think it does okay damage because Abomination has good base damage, right? It's all right, I guess, his base damage. But Manacles does okay damage. Manacles is just it's weak. It's a weak ability. 90% stun base at level 1 is not. That's lower than than regular, right? And he goes in beast mode. Let's see. He gets 10% damage for 3 rounds. Blight resist for 4 rounds. 1 speed for 4 rounds. He heals for 5. What happens when he de-transforms? He just loses 4 speed. Okay. Absolution's pretty nice. Although Lepers is better, Slimony is a better ability, but they're both alright. And Absolution heals more stress. I'd prefer to heal more HP than heal more stress though. But let's see, Beast's Bile is a thing you can press that does damage. I know that sounds stupid to say, but I mean it is. And then let's look at his other shit. Is like, okay, Rake. Rake is good specifically, so that's just why I brought it up. It's good specifically for the Shambler fight, I guess. You can rake the first 2 things over and over and build up this damage bonus, and then you can just keep clearing them so that they don't build up their damage buffs too much, the Clapper Claws. And then Rage. Rage has bad accuracy. Why? The question is why? Why does this have bad accuracy? The crit mod's nice though. It can be used in the first 2 ranks, and then you can press Rage and then Slam. Slam is knockback 2, minus 10 dodge, minus 2 speed. This is alright, I guess. But like, is any of this worth transforming for, guys? You tell me. And then you have to give up your stun and your blights. I don't know, it's bad. This is not a good character. Unless he has some trinkets that excuse me. Unless he has some trinkets that are juice. And then he constantly takes stress inside the form. Like, what is this shit? It's not worth transforming for this, man. Let's look at his trinkets. Padlock of... I guess he has Padlock of Transference, 20% stun and 20% blight. That's pretty juicy, that is. But, like, that's just making up for the character being bad. But this is juicy. Like, if you saw this on another character, it'd be fat. Like, imagine seeing this on... And it's an uncommon. Imagine seeing this on PD, that'd be OP. He does have... I mean, he does have Blast Move as well, but that's very rare. Let's see. Lock of Fury. 10 damage, 3 speed, minus 10 max HP. Nope. Protective Padlock, 15% prot, minus 1 speed. Whatever. I don't like to lose 1 speed. Restraining Padlock, whatever, man. Let's see. His Crimson Court trinkets, minus 15 stress, plus 10 dodge. Plus 20% damage ranged skills and 8% ranged skills, and then 20% damage in position 1. This is just weird, you see? Like, he has to get... Like, this is weird. It's like giving him buffs for ranged and for being in position 1, so... I guess... Okay, I get it. So you can get damage when you're in either position. Okay. Honestly, the Broken Key is the juice. Like, you just run Broken Key, and then this character becomes... like, good. Becomes playable. Let's see. What about the District? Outsider's Bonfire. 2 additional respite points. That's whatever. This is just not a good character. I think he's actually a Kickstarter character, right? That's why he's not good. The Abomination Hero class was designed by Josh Lauer, a Lord tier Kickstarter backer. Yes, I remember this about the character. That's why it's not that good. Yeah, this is like a Kickstarter character. Or I guess, were his abilities designed to? Or was it just the... I don't know exactly the relationship, the process that went on between designing this character, but it is a Kickstarter character, I guess, yeah. Are there seriously no other unique trinkets other than the ones I just read? Wait, this feels so tiny. Restraining Padlock, Lock of Fury, Protective Padlock, Padlock of Transfer, Lock of Patience. That's it? No way. And then the Crimson Court and Farms... Color of Madness shit. What? So yeah, I mean, the Abomination's not that good, guys. He's okay. Like, and even in like weird, unusual setups, like the two-man setup, he's still not good. Like, I'd rather just run 2 Crusaders than run an Abomination and a Crusader. It feels like. I guess A-Bomb's nice that he can hit the back ranks when Crusader can't. But that, I mean, that just doesn't matter. I'd rather just run another Crusader, man. Let's play the game now. I'm stalling. 1, 2, 3. We farmed these 3 hallways. We just have these 5 left. Let's start it. Oh, the collector. Here you go. Let's go. Hey, we finally got the collector. Am I retreating here? I think I mean, what would I put on that I don't already have for this fight? And now I can finally use my holy waters. Because we've used all the... Yeah, we don't need to hold on to any for like curio or interactions. Let's see. So what would I change? I would probably put on Retribution instead of Crush, I guess. I think I would keep Bolster. Excuse me. I would still have the Holy Lance Dance going, and this stays the same. So I guess, I mean, I can fight it. I think I have hallways to farm off of, and I have Torch to restore me back to full. So we can just take this fight here and now. We don't have to. We can take this fight. I don't think there would be any sense in... We should, let's just take the fight. I'm gonna take the fight, man. Let's just do it. All right, perfect. We got the stun off. Oh, you know what? We wouldn't have the inspiring cries. That's a bad thing too, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's whatever though, I guess. bolster up. We're wasting a lot of turns not dealing damage right now, by the way. Alright, perfect generation. Start Holy Lance dancing now. Oh wait, I don't want to. I don't think I want to do it now. Do I? -1 death store recovery. Yeah, I don't want to do it now because this guy's faster than this guy. So I mean, yeah, I think. I mean, what am I gonna do if I don't press the Holy Lance? I'm just gonna press Holy Lance. Let's do it. There you go. Perfect. I mean, got him. I'm gonna go ahead and press Holy Water now. Let's go ahead and start stunning one of the highwaymen. Uh-oh, he's marked. Let's continue to stun the highwayman, if we can. Headhunt. That is no bueno. Okay, perfect. This might end very soon. Bro, when are these guys gonna get a stun on them? They're not getting stunned. Okay. He might be dead here if we crit. There we go, perfect. Easy peasy. Alright, what are we replacing? The painting, I think? Yeah, the painting. Guess we don't need holy waters anymore, so maybe something like this. Do I want to holy farm him his HP up a bit? I do think so. I do think so. We're gonna do that. We shall do that. Excuse me. Okay, this is, I think this is good enough. Alright, there's the collector. Beaten. That was very easy because I had 4 virtues. I think focused was buffing up the crit on everybody. On the Holy Lancers particularly, that's the thing that matters. Yeah, giving them focused buffs was very... and also powerful buffs. So just... 4 virtues are OP, guys. 4 virtues are OP. Okay. Let's continue to form. We can make this our easy fight. Oh yeah, we really can. It's not even 4 spiders. It's literally just 3 spiders. So I think I'm gonna. I mean, what is there to even worry about, though? That isn't the collector. I don't know. By the way, I think I needed to be more liberal with my holy water presses. I know I definitely should have. Well, I mean, the Vestal heals every time she presses Judgment. Well, I don't want her to be pressing Judgment, though. I need her to be on Dazzling Light duty, like, every turn. For those highwaymen. Yeah, I should have preemptively popped Holy Water on Vestal. That could have gone bad if she got focused. Thankfully, though, the Crusader is the one who got marked. Not that I mean, I can always guard for the Vestals and everything too. I'm pretty sure I can tank the Highwayman if I guard spam, because I'll get 80% prot. So maybe I could have even done that. This setup is actually so strong, Man at Arms with guarding over and over. He builds up so much prot actually, and yeah, now that he has like levels and he's level 2, 22% prot. What was it even before? It was what was it, 18, and then before that it was 14. Those will make a huge difference. Like those 2 levels have gotten me like 24 extra prot, 24% extra prot if I spam it 3 times and stack it up fully, you know. So each level in that really makes it goes a long way. It's like almost a trinket worth of prot for getting a level in his defender, getting it to level 3. All right, I think I'm just gonna retreat. I'm gonna leave this as a easy fight, I guess.
The sin is not in being outmatched,
Sure.
but in failing to recognize it.
Do this fight instead. Oh, and it's 4 spiders. Okay. Well, this one we're gonna kill. Let's farm it a bit though. So I'm gonna rampart one of the Webbers forward, and then I'm gonna kill this rank 4 one. I guess I could kill the rank 3 one.
Quakes.
Okay. There we go. And keep the fight like this. And I'm gonna speed up the fight.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A momentary abatement.
Well, Stalwart self heals a lot, right? So I don't need to ever stress heal him. Is anyone courageous? No, no one's courageous. For some reason I thought we had a courageous in this team.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. How quickly the tide turns. Time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, time to end it now. End this battle.
Inspiration and improvement. Obliterated.
Obliterated.
The wounds of war
Can be healed,
but never
hidden. Right. Ooh, another move amulet. I already own one of these. Is this good? Nah. I'm gonna leave it on the ground. I'll leave it on the ground. I think it's good. Whoops, I didn't mean to touch that. I mean, it's whatever.
It's in baubles.
Trinkets and baubles. I'm just gonna replace the emerald. Fuck the emerald. We do have 3 torches though. I mean, just get rid of the torches then now. I get rid of the painting. How about we get rid of the painting? There we go. Yeah, because we're not gonna save this painting anyway. Oh well, we gotta get rid of the thing anyway. Guess what? I want to collect journal pages.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, something like this. We making bank today. Making bank. Making pancakes. Making pancakes. Anybody's gonna make. Well, I didn't mean to loot that, but I looted on accident. Guess we'll farm it then. Let me put the auto clicker program on. Ouch.
That such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Yeah, diseases. They're called twitching maggots now.
Be gone, fiend. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Dazed, reeling, above
I think I resisted, didn't I? Man, look how much disease resist you get for having a virtue. You get 25% to all? Damn. This is better than... Yeah, Hero's Ring is better than Fortifying Garlic, honestly. And who's to say you can't get both, obviously, a Virtue and a Fortifying Garlic, but... Ooh-wee.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
In radiance, may we find victory. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
See, I have Crush just for this fight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Damn, plus 30. Stop it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Okay, so we've done what? Let's see. 4, 5, 6. I'll hit one of these corpses. Turn 6 is when I gotta do damage again.
Sedated.
He's got a lot of horror. Should have attacked with the Vestal. I accidentally, or yeah, missed opportunity to do that. 7, 8, 9. Turn 9.
Soon. Sedated. Precision and power.
12.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, time for you to die.
Soon. Sedated. Remind yourself.
Critical Stone. That doesn't seem worth it.
Insidious killer.
3% crit for -1 speed. When you think about it, that's really bad actually. Like you're down 1/8 because the speed dice is 8. You're down a speed for a 3 out of 100 chance, or 1 in. I guess you could simplify it. I guess to 1 in 33 chance extra. It's just it's bad. This is bad. Food. Who's gonna eat some food? Nobody. Drop all this on the ground. Next fight. Ooh, 2 diseasers. 2 diseasers. No, no, no. No, no, no.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Shit, turn order sucked.
Require only the strength to follow it.
Please die. Yes. What am I critting for? 35? That's pretty solid. pretty dang solid.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the approach. The blood quickens. Destroyed. A momentary abatement.
Okay, 6, 7, 8. 8 is when we gotta deal damage, I guess. Okay. Like kind of done here now.
A brilliant confluence of skill
And purpose.
success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
A trick of the light. Yeah, I pressed W accidentally on one of the curios because I didn't. I was just being mindless. I was pressing it because way before the door is supposed to be open, and then I ended up interacting with a curio accidentally. So, yeah, unfortunate. Hey, this is a weird mash. It's got a swine reaver and a large carrion eater. I didn't know they could spawn together, but luckily, since he's Aku, he can't use butcher cut in that 3rd rank. Thankfully, so I really just need to focus on. Well, I'm gonna focus on stunning you and then killing you. I think that's what's gonna happen.
the match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Perfect, 2 crits, and then you're dead. And we're all critting. What the fuck?
Has no
Them focus buffs coming through.
less inordinate.
This guy wasn't even focused. He just crit, you know, because he's a boss.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A devastating blow.
Alrighty, getting some more gold.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
This is very high value now, the onyx. Do I start getting rid of the emerald? I think I will. I mean, I'm like kinda... I don't have that many. I mean, I don't know. I don't like emerald. I'll just take a gold pile over it, I think. I mean, when should I stop farming emeralds? Okay, let's do it when we do the when we start open up the curios. Then we'll start. I mean, this is like 3 slots though. 3 slots. Will I be able to get 3 slots of gold from these curio tiles? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think so. Because like, I need to find 2 more emeralds. It's not just 1. That's why emeralds suck. They're the worst. And then the jades, I only have 1. I haven't been finding that many, so I should drop that too. I should just hold on to the ruby, I think. Goodbye, emeralds.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Wait, did I farmed this all the way too, didn't I? Oh no, I haven't. Oh yeah, I forgot there was one more tile left. That's where the collector spawned. For some reason I thought this is finished, but it's not. Okay.
Another one falls. A singular strike.
Shit, I should have just crushed. And I'm gonna get a disease because of it. Minus blight. There's not even that much blight. There's like the carrion eater, that's it. Or corpse eater. Lose disease resist though, so I can get more diseases. Shit. Losing the speed is bad too. But at least it's only like minus 10 max HP. In terms of defensive losses, it's not the worst. Shit. Now I'm paying the price. I'm paying the price for my fuck up.
Well struck.
That disease probably doesn't land if I'm not like playing badly. Now here's another fight we can save, but we already have one, so we'll just end it.
Decimated. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Annihilated.
Survival guide. This is really good. And you know, ignore the fact that it's common. This is good. Like scouting and trap disarm chance are really good, and you can transfer it around for that trap disarm chance. And then losing -1 speed is all right. I mean, it's not good, but like for what you're getting, this is a what I'm trying to say is this is a premium. These bonus stats are a premium. You're not gonna find it anywhere else, and it's a very important stat that is worth slotting for typically. But I mean, for hallway farming strats, it doesn't matter to us. Does it? Does it actually though? Still, no, it doesn't. Because I'd rather just have it. My trinkets are too good. I'm not gonna give that up for this. I think. Caitlin hallway's done. This hallway's done. This hallway's done. This hallway's done. This hallway's done. Is this top one done? It is not. So let's do this. I think this is a 100 check already now. Got the worries. Yeah, shit. Disease resist is low, so she's gonna continue to get diseases, man. That's gonna knock her. You can't cure 3 diseases at once, right? Well, let's hope we can get some upgrades on this damn sanitarium, man, to cure multiple diseases at once. Cause she's gonna have to like spend multiple trips to the fucking sanitarium to get it all out, to get it all cured and shit. Why is the light dim, by the way? Did we walk a lot? Does Howl reduce light? I think it does. I think it does. Get it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it up, make it
Prodigious size alone does not
Not dissuade the sharpened blade. For 400 G's, I'll hold on to the. Nah, the Jade's like it's not happening. I think. Let's just put it. Can't go wrong with the pile of gold. Can't go wrong. Let's walk. Oh, this is annoying having to touch the heirloom chest. Always done.
ambushed by foul invention.
Ambushed by foul invention. I think all the hallways are done, right? All the hallways are done. Let's not fuck up our light before we go into this. Let's go into this fight now and then get our light up. Or yeah, let's just do that right now. Because we're like, I don't know what we're doing. Okay, let's see. Bring it up. Oh, we're in now. Oh, and bring it up. Oh yeah, we should put it to 20x. I forgot. We should do 20x. Okay, get in position. Oh, he dodged. Whoops.
The wounds of war
Oh, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. There we go. Now we're in position to farm.
death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle. Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle. Exposed to a killing blow. Grievous injury.
Bruh,
Palpable fear.
these crits. Stop it. I'm trying to leave the fight with,
Momentary
with everything healed up, you know. Come on. Can I not outpace this? Come on. I don't think I can outpace this. There we go. Let me get out now. Oh my god, that's fat. That dot is fat. I can't leave the fight with this much dot on my guy. Bruh. I just want to leave the fight with some good HP, man. Can I just get that?
Wounds of war can be healed.
Is that so hard to ask? Everyone has fucking dots. Okay, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go.
This skirmish may be lost, but the
All right, we're gonna go zero torch, and then we're gonna loot all the curios, I think. I probably should have left the fight with more. I mean, it's 3 spiders. It's not gonna be a problem, I think. But yeah, let's loot everything now. We're gonna start from here and then go backwards, like that, if that makes sense. So stack of books. We'll do open up the curios. Burn it up, burn it up. Oh, we burn it up. Burn it up. Oh, we burn it up. Random positive quirk and random negative quirk, so it doesn't matter who I give it to, really. Whoever has the least amount of quirks, you, I guess. You touch. Bad healer. What the fuck? Bruh. This Vestal is fucked. They have bad healer. They have 2 diseases. Minimum 2 trips to the sanitarium. Maybe 3 if the sanitarium doesn't clear both. Chances out on not clearing both diseases at the same time. So. Yeah, that sucks. Where are we backtracking, by the way? That's not... Oh, whoops. Okay, it didn't end up mattering. We're not supposed to be walking through these with... Okay, so touched another stack of books. You again, I guess. Okay, we got a journal page. Bang it up, bang it up. Bang us up. Sacrificial stone. Remove random negative quirk or positive quirk or stress. I said I didn't want to touch this on anyone, right? Because they all have... Oh, this guy can touch it. This guy can touch it. Random negative quirk. I would like a random negative quirk, actually. That would be... I would like that. So I'll touch that with him. I ended up getting... Okay, whatever. I mean, that's whatever. Alright, what's this? Okay, this is where we put the thing at 0.
The darkness holds much
Empty.
worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
We should have touched this earlier, maybe. Occult scrawlings. Oh no, we can't touch it. We'll touch it on the way back. We're gonna touch this first. So touch this with our hands. Yeah. I mean, that's whatever. I guess at this point I'll take this over a ruby. 12 stacks of crests. But we'll make it a gold pile if we can. We're done with the ruby at this point. Then on the way back we can touch this. Random positive, random negative. Once again, I guess I'll touch it on her. She also has less stress. Twilight Dreamer. Ignore stealth. Does that matter? Maybe. You can ignore stealth, but hitting an enemy in stealth won't break out of them, right? Break it out of stealth. That's why abilities that say they ignore stealth, it's like a two-parter. Does this even matter, Twilight Dreamer? You can only have one per roster, so I suppose it matters. Can it get replaced? Can Farmstead trinkets get replaced? I'm wondering. I don't know. This only really matters for like Farmstead interactions, I feel like. Infinite, like doing infinite. I think that's the only time this matters. I gotta do a Color of Madness farming strat one of these days. If you can farm Color of Madness, it's probably just the same as hallway farming, honestly. And then when you farm Farmstead, I think you also get like Ancestors trinkets, and you get shards, and you can spend it, I don't know, for shard trinkets, which are good because it's a reliable set of trinkets that you have. You don't have to do RNG, right? And then also shard districts are OP. I think they're also pretty OP, shard districts. Let's continue. I'm gonna have to rewind the stream. I don't remember exactly where the curios were. I know there was one here. Was there one here? I don't think so. No, there was. Or there wasn't? I don't know. Yeah, there was the crate. Here. So all four of these. So we've reopened pretty much like 5 hallways to be farmed. These 3 are still all safe. Other than, obviously this one fight, easy fight. Okay. Who's touching this again? Excuse me. I think we had the Vestal. That thing, okay. Stack of books. Yes, you touch it again. Read a most unsettling passage. What happened? Nothing happened. What the fuck? I didn't even get stress. Stack of books. Does it have a chance to do nothing? Oh, the light meter is supposed to go down. Well, we're at 0 light already. Alright. So we're going to backtrack out of this one. And then we're going to farm up our light. And yeah, our light at this fight here. Bring it up. Oh, bring it up. Ouch! 27! Come on! What is that shit? You need to get stunned. Or I need to heal. Do I stun him? Or I need to heal, actually. I don't know. Let's heal, not stun. Let's get the light up a little bit. And then I'm gonna guard you. You resisted. You resisted. Please don't die. There we go. Perfect. We're in position to farm now. Speed this up. I don't have to heal stalwarts. I gotta remember, just in case I ever think to accidentally do that. Do not need to heal stalwarts. See, this is the power of having an easy fight and then hallway farming. If as long as you feel comfortable going into the fight with full HP and 0 light, you can farm full light, farm down all your stress so that doesn't build up over time. It's very nice.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
Goofy ba, come marching home. Come marching home. You know, I've rewatched and finished Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I kind of like want to rewatch it again. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as that sounds. There's just not a lot of good shows on anymore, man. Where the hell are the good shows? There are no good shows to watch on television. Television? No one watches television anymore, but there's no good shows anymore, man.
The blood, the limbs obey.
It's looking spicy. I guess we can never fully stress heal. They'll just always fucking find a way to fuck that up. So I'm just gonna heal. If everyone's above 9, everyone's above 9. I'm ready to go now. Let's full heal and then I'm ready to go. I'm kind of ready to go now. There we go. So it was just these 3 hallways, right? That are so we're gonna reform. We're gonna start farming again now. All right. Okay, that hallway's done for.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent. Impressive.
Oh, fuck. Okay, it ended up dying anyway. I gotta put on Crush. I don't know why I don't have Crush on. Yeah, it feels like stuns they're just too, like, any move you can ever make in a battle, a stun will always just be better. You should always do a stun. And then when they have their stun resist, their plus 50 stun resist, just then you can, like, think to do other stuff, but if you have stuns, just always press that first. It just feels like it always has to take precedent over everything else. I could kill him. I want to farm a little bit, just a little bit. Get some stress off and get my HP up too also.
Compassion is a rarity in the pitch of battle.
How am I bleeding? He can. Oh yeah, he can rend from this. Okay, I don't know. He can rend. You just end it because I don't think I can go stress positive against this guy. I just have to end it. But I do, like I said, I want to get my HP. I can go heal positive, but not stress positive. Okay, well, we would have gotten the second emerald if we kept the first one, but we're not. That still wouldn't have paid off. It still would have only been 1,500 Gs. All right. I think we start building up towards the next stack of gold, maybe though. We'll keep the 12 crests. Because I can trade these crests in for busts. I'm really looking to bust it up. So. Okay, that's done. Don't munch me! Don't munch me! Shit, I need to put Crush on. I need to put Crush on. Let's heal some stress. So I want to heal some HP. Okay, she's gonna die if I do that. Well, she should then. Okay. We would have had 1,000 gold now, but you know what? Let's just start doing it. I don't want to. I don't know though. You know what? Five slots is good. It needs to be more gold. I need to see more gold. We're running out of. We're literally down to the last 3 tiles. Or I guess 4. This is a tile also. So I don't wanna leave without a full pile of something. I'm gonna let the Man at Arms touch it because he can heal the stress afterwards.
Lie in wait. Hunts for men, thirsting for blood.
Okay, that's done. This is the last tile. Let's get ready to end the. Yeah, see, if I would have picked up the gold, it would have only had 1k. But now I have 12 crests instead. This is oh good. Okay, this is the last tile. We're done here. And I still don't have crush, but it doesn't matter. Let's get the light up by a bit. If I crit, it'll hit him for what? 4? No, it'll kill him for sure. It'll do 14 damage. I don't want to kill him. Holy shit. She could die actually. She needs to be defended. She could die. She needs to be defended. Because don't they hit the spitter hits for 27? She could actually die. I gotta be careful here. Shit. Oh my god. I think I should have just stunned the spitter, but I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, go to the back now. shit. They were putting me on the back foot. I didn't have time to. Oh my god, 40 damage. I didn't have time to fucking rampart it to the back because I had to. I was. It's one of those things where you can continue to spiral and let them push you on the back foot, and go deeper down into badness just because you're caught up doing. But I should have ramparted earlier because that would have stopped. Then that takes him off of that takes the pressure off of me, even if I have a chance for the rampart to miss or not push him back or whatever. Honestly, and honestly, I should be ready to retreat if things go too bad, because I can just hallway farm up my HP again. Yes, I'll trade some light, but it'll let me reset if it gets too bad. I need to remember that I can reset out of these easy fights, because sometimes they're not easy, you know. Sometimes they aren't easy, and then you just gotta retreat and hallway farm up back your HP. But anyway, she's taking 8 damage every round. She has to get fucking healed here. She's gonna die.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, she doesn't have the mark on her. I'm just gonna bolster now. Holy shit. Okay, it's not 40 damage, but it's cause yeah, it's kind of weird how the way blights will stack like that, and it'll say it's. I thought she was gonna be hit for 40 damage over time. No, but it's a bunch of blights that have stacked up and they're dissipating over time. Yeah. Holy shit, man.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, let's speed this up. Let's farm up and then clear this tile and have it be our last tile we farm.
A momentary abatement. The wounds of war can be healed, never hidden. Sedated. Compassion is a rarity in the age of battle. A momentary abatement. Confusion, nerves, and panic. The flesh is knit.
I've never what the I've never realized this, but when he says the flesh is knit, I've never realized what that meant. By knit, he meant like it's sewn, like when you sew up a wound. That's what he means by the flesh is knit. Why have I've never really thought. I've never figured that that's what that line means, because I mean the ancestor just says stuff and you whatever he says it coolly and you don't know what it means sometimes, and so you just ignore it, and all you interpret from that is like vibes. But I know what he means when he says that now, like sewing a wound. It's knit. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I've never realized that. Yeah, I'm not leaving this fight until I get 0 stress. Because when you leave a mission, the chance of generating a negative quirk is based on stress, so I want to get it all the way to 0 and reduce it to 0% chance. So I'm going to go ahead and leave now. Oh, wait, no. Leave now. Wait, what? Huh? No, we were going to kill them, right? This is the last tile. Why did I try to leave? Whoops. We're gonna kill them. I'm gonna leave this one alive because this one doesn't have accelerated stall penalties. There we go.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
There you go. Okay, perfect. We finally made that bus slot complete. I was waiting for that one to be complete. Yeah, you just don't get a lot of busts in the Warrens, which sucks. Which is what I'm like looking to farm for. Unfortunate that I want busts, but I'm doing Warrens missions. All right. We don't backtrack, right? There's no reason to backtrack. Okay. Every tile should be done. If it's not done, we'll see stress pop up, right? We'll see a little stress thingy pop up, and we'll know to file that tile. But everything is finished. We're gonna go ahead and end the mission here. Boom.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work, ending them.
Oh wait, what? He got level 3? I wasn't supposed to have. No! Wait, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. How much EXP did he have? I forgot. What? He had 10? I shouldn't have brought him. I fucked up. We're back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Yeah, I fucked up. The plan was to the plan was to farm a shambler. To do zero light hallway farming on apprentice with level 2, with all level 2 crusaders. That is, I can't do that anymore now. I think because I only have Do I have 4 crusaders or do I have 5? I have 4. I think. Because I ended up replacing one of my crusaders. I ended up demoting them from participating in Darkest Dungeon because I wanted to put in an extra jester. You can get level 2s can start getting diseases now? I guess so. And I guess it gets long. I thought that only starts happening at level 3, but I guess it happens at level 2 now. Torn rotator is good. That doesn't matter. We can lock that in. What was that? Shit, man.
A fresh irritant. The sum
I wasn't supposed to get a level 3. Alright, now we've unlocked. Excuse me. Wait, this sucks. We were supposed to what was I gonna say? Yeah, I've unlocked the bosses in all the regions now. Blasphemous Vial. This is class specific, so, but it's good. And if there's nothing better, I'll probably go to it. Candle of Life. Holy shit, that's pretty good. Wait, this is amazing. Obviously, plus 50 on fortifying vapors is not. It's not gonna be good, But being able to get max HP at the same time, usually, yeah, getting 2 of those things in one slot is juicer. Do I do this to get Candle of Life? I do want to get Antiquarian in the party. I need to start making. I need to start making more gold. I need to start making more gold, man. I'm not making enough gold, I think. I need to start making more gold. See how this is like, yeah, Blood Course Medallion. This is just a straight upgrade. Obviously, you can get. The redundancy means you can get both, but yeah. Sanitarium. I want to max that out. I might even. I'll trade. I'll trade if I have to max that out. What will I trade? Paintings? How about I trade paintings? Increased chance of curing extra disease. Does it start out as 0? Curing a extra disease? I don't think so. We gotta get rid of the Black Plague first. That's the main thing we have to get rid of is the Black Plague. Because the minus 75 disease resist just means it opens up a door to get diseased even further and beyond. Let's see what's in here. Why are they all commons? Is the Nomad Wagon bugged, or does it have a chance to just like be like shit? Like what is something's wrong? Feels off about the Nomad Wagon. Now it's generating only commons. Does it? Is this a thing it does? Where's my assortment? And then last week it was like all blues. Yeah, they're literally all commons. I guess I think some of these are actually like very commons, but I don't think the game makes a difference between distinguishing that. Yeah, you can see how this, even though these are both common, these two cost more than the rest. So the rest are very commons, and these are just regular common. But yeah, these are all bad. Stun stone though. I didn't end up picking up that stun thing. Did I sell it actually? I don't, or maybe I left it on the ground. I remember there's something that increases your stun resist and also makes your stun go up by 10%. And I think it makes you lose dodge. I don't remember exactly. I think I saw it in the Nomad Wagon, but I didn't buy it. But I remember seeing. I should have maybe picked that up. I do think it's good to have extra stun chance. Stuns might be nice. Stun. I'm not gonna buy anything there, I think. Man, I didn't intend for you to get level 3. How many Crusaders I got? How many Crusaders you got? Yeah. How many Crusaders you got? A lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so, okay, so I'm bringing him to DD2. Who's going? Okay, you're going to DD1. Oh yeah, I haven't decided which Crusader I'm going to take out of the, which Crusader I'm taking out of the, which Crusader I'm taking out of the DD1 mission. We'll see. But I am going to take out one Crusader and then put a Jester, I think. I think that's something I'm going to do. Yeah. Alright, so which one are we going to? We got Brigand 8 Pounder. Only the veteran versions of bosses can drop will drop another blueprint, right? Am I looking to get another blueprint? I think so. I wonder what it'll be. I think the thing I've settled on is the Strangely enough, I believe it is the... And usually I wouldn't think to do this, but because of how integral it is to my party comps, Altar of Light. 10% stun resist and 10% healing skills on Crusader and Vestal. And then Flagellant, I guess, too, but that isn't really... Does that matter? It doesn't matter. I don't think Flagellant doesn't benefit because Reclaim doesn't. I guess technically for the thing that heals him and another ally, and you can do it. He has to be low HP. That will get better, but Reclaim doesn't get better because it's a DOT. But I just to give Crusader and Vestal these, essentially just give them trinkets, stun resist and healing skills. That's a pretty solid trinket. It's always going to be present because they always bring Crusader and Vestal. And there's nothing else that improves me in combat as well as that, or gives better economy than just like the bank does. I would say maybe the granary, but like I don't use food. I have the Bloodthirst ring setup going. Yeah, I've gone over all of this. It's just the Altar of Light. Let's see. 4 accuracy and 10 max HP. That could be nice too. But I think it's gotta be this. This is way more high value, I think. But I do use Houndmaster and Man at Arms and Shield Breaker, so. Cartographer's Camp is nice. It makes, as long as you have any light level at all, as long as you're not pitch black, you get the Cartographer's Camp buffs. They're pretty solid. Are they as good as Altar of Light, though? That's the question. I don't think so. Altar of Light... Ooh, Altar of Light's really expensive. 200 deeds. Wow. Let's look it up again. Districts. Cartographer's Camp. Plus 50% loot chance. I don't think I care for that too much. 1% crit, 2.5% scouting. All I would really be buying that would matter is, and so I don't, I mean, I guess minus 5% chance for party to be surprised matters. Scouting chance. It gives you like a little bit of everything, which is nice. It's meant to be an economy thing where you get plus 50% loot chance, but I don't care because I already hallway farm, so I don't care about the loot chance. I'm already maxing out my inventory every time, so. But yeah, 1% crit, 2.5% scout, plus 5 and minus 5 surprise. It's just, it's too, all these effects are too tiny for me to get it, I think. I think I shall. And these are just like shard ones, right? By the way, what is this? How does the mill work? Heroes will no longer suffer random hunger checks. What does that mean? Like in the farmstead? Because for 10 shards, removing hunger as an effect seems overpowered. I mean, I'm spending 4 trinket slots, and I spent a lot of gold and effort just gathering up bloodthirst rings to infinite heal, but to also just not have to bring food to missions. And so will food only matter for out of combat healing, and it won't matter for hunger checks if you buy the mill? There's no way, right? Darkest dungeon, the mill. The mill district OP. Alright, let's shuffle FM districts. District tier list. I want to see I want him to elaborate on how the mill works. Let's see.
What's up, y'all? Shuffle, and today we're going to be doing a district tier
The
list.
mill.
The mill. The mill is so hard to get. Memories, you have to get 10 memories. It
Oh, what? You have to get 10 memories?
says these can be found in the Endless Harvest quest.
Oh, it's okay. 10 memories, not 10 shards. Okay, that's why it's so overpowered because it's hard to
You
get.
can get these from the Stars. It is very rare, but it seems like I feel like I get it 1 every 10, something like that. So you could, maybe it's every 5, I don't know. But you can get it from Thing, so if you want to farm it that way, you can. You don't have to just do Endless Harvest. But the mill itself, you no longer suffer from random hunger checks. The effect is probably S, because all of your food becomes food healing. And if you have something like the Granary, where you get bonus healing on, I guess, Darkest, then all of your food is just, very nutritious and healing. I'm going to put it in A, just because how hard it is to get this thing. This is so late game. This is like the last district you're probably building on any file. Unless you really just love Endless Harvest and you just spam the hell out of it. So if you're not doing that, it's very hard to get all 10 memories to build this.
Okay, I guess it's the last district you will build. But it seems like an OP effect. Don't you kind of lose something that you kind of lose if you can't get hunger checked, then don't you lose the can you I don't think you can disable the mill either, huh? You can't like disable a district from doing its thing. So it would make if I were to it would make it would make hallway farming I guess it would make a heal hallway. That's not a strat anymore, and then you wouldn't bring bloodthirst rings. So you can't have purely out of combat healing. But I mean, honestly, if you just retreat early and make sure you're as long as you're careful. Honestly, I guess what you're doing is you're freeing up. You're getting the minus 100% food consumed. You can't heal from it, but you don't have to trinket for it. So you can now that frees up 4 trinket slots. And now you should be powerful. So the mill is probably worth it, but it technically does prevent you, I think, from ever being able to heal from a hallway farm again.
So the cost is steep, and the effect is good, but food is rarely an issue. I almost want to put it in B. I almost do. Just because I'm thinking back to all of the dungeons, and I know that the Warrens and the Weald have bonus food from Curio. The Courtyard does as well. And then hunger checks don't exist in Endless Harvest. And I can't remember if the Cove has food. I don't remember if the dead fish drop food or not. And then I don't think there's any food Curio in the ruins outside of like the bags. So food isn't an issue. Usually. It costs a lot, but that makes the granary better. So, is this thing A or S or whatever? It's a good effect, but it's so late game that by the time you get it and you have the granary, you don't really need this because you have so much extra food. So, I don't know. This is actually pretty hard to rate. So, if you think it should be higher or lower, let me know.
I don't know. All I know is that I'm not getting it anyway, so. Now that I know it's like that hard to get. I don't want to have a level 3 yet. I have a level 3 now. So who are we fighting? I'm gonna end the stream soon, by the way. But who are we fighting? That's the question. Who are we fighting? I would say Brigand 8-pounder, I guess. I mean, let's look at all the very rare trinkets. There shouldn't be that much in the game. Let's look at all the very rare trinkets and let's see which one we want. Tough ring. You know what? I do want a tough ring. Tough ring. The thing is, okay, tough ring. Let me read it again. 10% prot, 15% max HP, but like, I got Bristen's head already, and I also have heavy boots. I guess there is a. With there being a cap to let's see. Okay, let me look up something. Man-at-Arms on the Wikipedia. Let's look at his defender. What does it go up to? 30? It goes up to 30%. Okay. So you can have... You'll end up having 60 to 90% prot if you spam Defender. Alright, so you can max out your prot with Defender. You don't need a trinket. I guess at that point, maybe you should just start get max HP trinkets on mana arms. What is the best max HP trinket, actually? Max HP. So Healthstone starts at 10. 10, 15, Gambler's Charm. Life Crystal is 20, -1 speed. Martyr Seal and Tough Ring give 15% both. So actually, Life Crystal is the best max HP trinket. You lose 1 speed. Huh. It's a good uncommon then. Well, let's see. Martyr Seal. You get some damage and crit Death's Door. You get some Death Blow resist. And then 15% max HP. And then you don't have to lose 1 speed. Okay, Martyr Seal is actually okay. As long as you just see it as a max HP trinket and you don't see it as anything else, right? Well, the Death Blow and Death Door shit is... Just ignore it. Like, it's 15% max HP. But Tough Ring, though. 10% prot, plus 15% max HP, and then minus 15 damage. Man, the game really values max HP as, like, a good stat. Like, it's not... Like, you have to lose something to get its effect. You lose 15% damage to put Tough Ring on. 15% max HP and 10% prot. Tough Ring is probably the best tank shit in the game. It looks like. Let's see. Legendary Bracer. 20% damage, -1 speed. 10% stress. I guess that's a better version of Dismas Head. Because I don't like losing HP with Dismas Head. Let's see. Hero's Ring, we got that. Fortifying Garlic, we got that. We got 2 Focus Rings. I think Ethereal Crucifix comes from... Or maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I think that comes from a champion level Bone Courtier or whatever. Let's see. Cleansing Crystal. Get a bunch of resistances, but you lose some. Book of Sanity is not good. So, hold up. So, I mean... Let's see what I got again. I got Candle of Life. Full bandana. I guess there's just not any really good, very rare trinkets in the game. We pretty much have the important ones. I mean, I'm still, like I said, I'm still looking. I got Focus Ring, I got Fortifying Garlic, I got Hero's Ring. I think I'm still looking for Tough Ring and I guess not really a Martyr Seal. I would prefer Tough Ring over Martyr Seal, I guess. But what about Legendary Bracer? That is just a better Dismas Head, it seems. 20% damage, you don't lose the max HP, you get less stress increase, and you lose 1 speed though. You do lose 1 speed, but that's okay, honestly, for not having to lose 10% max HP. Okay, let's look at hero trinkets that are very rare. Restraining Padlock is bad. Candle of Life is... Do I want to get this? I think I want to get Candle of Life. I want to use Antiquarian. I want to start using her, man. Just use her for an apprentice mission. Yeah. Use her for an apprentice mission, I'm thinking. Go ahead and get a... Like, all it takes is 1 trip, man. And she's probably going to generate so much fucking gold. With hallway farming, man, she's going to generate so much fucking gold. All it takes is 1 trip. I've been collecting pennies, but when I get Antiquarian, I'm going to be collecting fucking bank, man. So much bank. Let's continue looking. Wrathful Bandana, we don't use Arbalest, and it's bad anyway. Let's see. Wounding Helmet. Whatever. We don't use them anyway, and it seems bad. Let's see. Holy Orders. Holy Orders is bad. Eternity's Caller. This is bad. Raider's Talisman, Grave Robber, we don't use her, and... Oh, it actually seems good, but I don't use her. Hell's Hairpin, nope. I don't want my torch to go low. Also, losing bleed resist seems bad. Gunslinger's Buckle. You become really high accuracy and damage with Highwayman. Oh wait, you have to find... Wait, it says Ruins. Wait, are some trinkets specific to a dungeon? Okay, it actually seems to be the case that it, yeah. So Wrathful Bandana can only show up in the Warrens. That's true. Wow, I didn't even know this. Alright, let's continue. Very rare, very rare. Gunslinger's Buckle. I would get Gunslinger's Buckle if I see it. But I don't think I've seen it yet. Spiked Collar for Houndmaster. Shows up in the Warrens. Plus 20% damage, plus 30% bleed skill. That's fat. But then you lose minus 50% healing skills. And also minus 20% healing received. That is bad, bad, bad. I cannot. That's a lot of bleed skill and damage. I just don't need that though in Houndmaster. I need him to be healthy. That's bad. Because he guards people. I need him to be healthy. Let's see. Dark Tambourine. Nope. That doesn't matter. Dark Tambourine doesn't matter. Berserk Mask. Have we seen this before? 3 speed, 8% crit, minus 10 virtue, minus 33% healing received. Crit and speed. That's a lot of crit, by the way. And a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed, too. 3 speed's a lot. Crit and speed. And then minus 33% healing received. That's almost like... That balances out too much, man. That's like it's almost a recovery charm. I think when you start getting to like 35% healing received, that's when you start hitting breakpoints of like 2. Like you're losing like 2 HP worth of healing when you start doing that, and it's bad. I don't like that. Guardian Shield, 10 prot, 10 dodge, and 50% healing received in rank 4 on Man-at-Arms. Damn. For that Darkest Dungeon mission level 2, I might get Guardian Shield if I see it, man. If all he needs to do is guard in the fights. Holy shit. 10 prot and 10 dodge. And 50% healing received. Do you know how fat that is, guys? 10% prot by itself is like half of a trinket worth of prot. Arguably half of a trinket if you consider... It's not even half. It's more than half because Briston's head and heavy boots are exceptions to prot, granting prot. 10% is a decent amount, and then 10 dodge is an entire. It's like, I would say like 80% of a trinket, and then 50% healing received. That's more than a recovery charm, and you're getting all of this on your. Just say it. I'm gonna just say it. It's like 3 trinkets in one. It's insane. So you're getting like almost like 3 full trinkets worth of value in 1 trinket slot for the Guardian Shield. You do have to play rank 4 Man-at-Arms though. And that can be bad. But honestly, how bad can it be to get those effects, man? Bellow, Defender, Command Bolster. That's the Man-at-Arms 4 juice. So what are you going to be doing? Bellowing turn 1, bolstering, and then right after probably, and then commanding right after, and then guard when needed. Yeah, something like that. I would be willing to go Man-at-Arms rank 4 if I get a Guardian Shield, bruh. That is juicer. Wrathful Hat for the Musketeer. Yeah, that's just a dupe. Demon's Cauldron. I don't use Occultist, but this is good. That's good. And this is Blasphemous Vow. This is the one we're looking at right now. 10 accuracy, 20 stun, 20 blight. That's fat. I use PD. She's one of my strongest characters. She's probably the most OP character in the game, honestly. I would say. You do get 25% more stress. Whatever. If I'm running... I always keep my stress heals high. Blasphemous Vial. That's probably going to be one I'm going to get. I'm going to go Brigand 8-pounder this week, I think. Kura Boily, found after the 5th Nightmare. So that's a very rare for the Nightmare. That doesn't count. And then Sacred Scroll. Minus 10% stress. Plus 33% healing. But then you lose damage and you lose stun. It's not good. So what interests me in all of that? Okay. So Tempting Goblet. Ethereal Crucifix you can get from missions. But I think Tempting Goblet is what I was thinking of. They came with the same update. Very rarely dropped by Bone Royalty. 20% max HP, 3 speed, 8 dodge. This is all very good. But you do get 25% more stress and then minus 10 virtue, which is whatever. That's a good trinket too, Tempting Goblet. How does that compare to Overture Box, I wonder? Overture Box is good too, man. 15% max HP and 8 dodge at the same time. And then Ancestral Trinkets are... There's very powerful ones in here, but you have to kill a Shambler to get them, or you have to do Darkest Dungeon. Trophy Trinkets... I'll see him, I'll know him when I get him. You know, you just have to kill... You have to kill the... Oh, these are champion level boss encounters, alright. Flesh Heart. Flesh's Heart. 15% max HP. Oh, here's another max HP trinket. And also gives 50% bleed resist. That's fat. Flesh's Heart seems really good. Alright, I'm going to skip through this. See, Shrieker. Shrieker, Town Event. Yeah, whatever. Crimson Court trinkets. Okay, let's read through the Crimson Court trinkets. I've seen Crimson Court trinkets pop up a lot. But they're all, like, very shit. Let's read through this. Delayed Curse Craving. Minus 25 stress if has Crimson Curse. It's fucking garbage, bro. There's unconditional stress reductions that do the same thing. Area Box, whatever. Dazzling Mirror sucks. Mantra Fasting sucks. Mercurial Salve sucks. Big Talisman sucks. Rat Carcass sucks. Sanguine Snuff is good, but you need to be bloodlusted. Sculptor's Tools. This is hyper specific, only used on champion gargoyles and the Guardian, which you have to beat the entire Crimson Court DLC in order for this to even be useful. That's for one specific mission. Sculptor's Tools sucks. Yeah, it still shows up in the damn loot pool, man. Alright. So what the hell are we re-roll? So I think I know what I'm re-rolling for now. I think I know what I'm re-rolling for now. I'm re-rolling for the Man-at-Arms shield. I'm gonna do the mission for that if I ever see that. Yeah, Guardian Shield. What else? What else caught my eye? Blasphemous Vial. I will get Blasphemous Vial. I'm gonna do that this week, I think. So yeah, that Blasphemous Vial. Berserk Mask, no. I mean, we'll consider it later, but we just don't need it. It's going to become way lower priority. It's something I'm considering using, but nah. Other things are going to take priority. Gunslinger's Buckle, Blasphemous Vial, Man-at-Arms Shield. So that's 3. Hell's Hairpin, no. Creator's Talisman, no. Attorney's Collar, no. Holy Orders, no. Winning Helmet, no. Wrathful Bandana, no. Candle of Life, maybe. This is something I'm interested in. So, if I could write it out, I'm going to write it out in chat. MMA, Anti, Highwayman, and what? There's one more. The one I'm going to do now, which is PD. So, all 4 of these have their very rare trinkets are things I want. And I'm going to get the PD one this week, so I would be looking for 3 more after that. And then, yeah, the Candle of Life I'm interested in. I can choose between either a Prophet or Brigand 8-pounder. I think I'm more interested in the Blasphemous Vow right now, rather than the Antiquarian one. If I remember this mission, you just have to consistently kill the Matchman, right? That's how this fight works. Otherwise, you all get AoE blasted for a shit ton of damage. Or sometimes it can be a dud strike if you get lucky, and that heals you all. It's a very crazy fight like that. Brigand 8-pounder. Let's look it up on the wiki. I think I know this thing's moves. Reinforcements. Summon a Matchman. And then it has a 55% chance to summon an extra Brigand with it. Yeah, as long as you keep the summons down, you can focus entirely on hitting the Matchman. That's another thing. Let's see. Boom. 9 to 27 damage. Hits everybody from any rank. 0% crit chance, thankfully. Wait, 0% crit chance? So I'll only be hit for 27 at most. Which is a lot, but it's not going to bring everyone down to death's door, I think. Not at our levels right now. Wait, it never has crit chance. That's good. Also, it's gonna have 83% accuracy on Apprentice, so we'll be good. We got like level 2s, all level 2s. And then it can misfire, and then it can heal everyone's stress. Brigand Matchman has a fair bit of dodge. You just need to make sure his dodge stays low. Or your accuracy stays high, and you're always killing him. I think bringing Adjuster to the Brigand 8-pounder fight is necessary. Just spam Battle Ballad, and then he'll never dodge. And then you kill the Matchman all the time, and you keep yourself safe from him using, what is it? Let's see, Fire in the Hole. He's the one that preps the Brigand Pounder, right? And he has like minus 20 speed. I'm looking right now. Yeah, he always, and when he spawned in, he doesn't have like a, the moment he spawned in, he doesn't have like an action blip. So you get like 2 turns to kill him, and then on the 3rd turn, well, let me think. He gets spawned in. He doesn't have a turn. And then you can kill him then. But on the next turn, he'll have a, so you get like 2 turns to kill him. I was going to say you get 3. That'd too much. That'd make the fight too easy. But you get like 2 turns to kill him. 2 full turns to kill the Matchman. And he has like 8 HP on Apprentice. So he should be very easy to kill. Only 8 HP. Fair bit of dodge. 12.5. Alright. Alright. Candle of Life or Blasphemous Vial. I want to start bringing these dang antiquarians into the missions. Let's see, Redemption Armlet, Archer's Ring, and Immunity Max. I don't care about those. I want this or this. Guardian's Shield, Candle of Life. I forgot what what was it called? Buckle something? Buckle. Gunslinger's Buckle. And then Blasphemous Vial. These are all the very rares that I want, that I care about. I don't care about anything else. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. Martyr Seal for redundancy too. I might care about it, so we'll just include it. Tough Ring and Martyr Seal. I include Martyr Seal because you might want to like put both on the same character. I guess, I don't know. You might have a reason to do that. I don't know. Because you can't equip 2 of the same trinket, right? So you could stack both Martyr Seal and Tough Ring for a effect of, for a, you know, double max HP bonus effect. I will, I'll get Legendary Bracer if I see it too. Legendary Bracer. Usually though, you have to get accuracy. You can't just like get damage. You can't equip something that doesn't give accuracy, man. So that tends to suck. Like if you want damage, just get accuracy. That's damage, technically. Let's see, Ethereal Crucifix. I don't like that penalty, so I'm not gonna get Ethereal Crucifix if I see it. Let's see, Cleansing Crystal in the Warrens. This is interesting, but Fortifying Garlic is kind of like the same thing. You can only have 1 Fortifying Garlic though. That's the thing too. I'm not gonna include it in something I want, so this is like all the things I kind of like want. At least one of, I guess, that I care for. And you can get multiple Tough Rings and Martyr Seals, right? You can get dupes. There's nothing stopping you from getting dupes unless it says otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna include that in my notepad. Trinkets. Very rare trinkets that I care about. doing? What am I doing? I'm doing either this or this. Don't you find more busts in the here? Let's sort by level. Let's see who can come without leveling up. I made a mistake leveling this guy up. I really didn't see that he had 10 XP for some reason. I don't know why. How did I not see that he had 10 XP? Okay. These 4 people won't get level 3 when they go into a mission. Is this the team? I guess this is the team. I have healing, I have stress healing. I'm going into an apprentice mission, so I'm not going to bring like a Vestal and a Jester. That's not necessary, since we're a bit over leveled for the mission. It's also going to be a medium for both. Yeah, this is the team we're going to bring in into this Here's the team we're going to bring into here. It's going to be a rank 1 highwayman. I guess so. I mean, he doesn't really... He's still good as a rank 1er. I mean, he's alright still. Or maybe I should just have these... Yeah. Maybe I can have a rank 2 highwayman, rank 1 crusader, and then these guys can do a dance in the back. Who has the least amount of speed? They have the same speed. I guess the Heartskin should go in front. And then we can put on pistol shot. Something like this. Oh wait, you can't. You have to puncture. I forgot. You have to puncture turn 1 if you're in rank 4 as a shield breaker. Is this a rank 4 then? A rank 4 highwayman? Are we doing rank 4 highwayman? I mean, fuck it, sure, why not? I mean, him just pressing pistol shot's okay with me. Pistol shot pressing is a-okay with me. I guess the other two, yeah, this is just pistol shot highwayman. And then I guess the last 2 would just be stuff I would put on for the collector fight, which is duelist advance and open vein. Yeah, duelist advance, open vein. That'd be the only thing that makes sense for collector fight, right? And then I'll probably like end up pulling the collector forward so I can start open veining him. You know, I would put on exposed, but I would put on exposed, but I'm realizing that there's no stealth in apprentice, but on veteran I'll definitely put on exposed as a default, and then serpent swing. That's gonna be like my setup for shield breaker. Otherwise, it's this. Yeah, something like that. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. See y'all later. Peace out. I was just managing my hand a little bit. We still gotta figure out who's gonna go in the sanitarium though, and then do I want anyone in here also? I don't think so. Man, would it ever make sense to bring Antiquary into a... I gotta bring her on something eventually, man. I want to bring her. I want to bring her to a mission. I need to get that. I need to get my money up, man. My money is... I'm losing money every mission. Or I'm losing money over time. I'm losing money over time. I mean, I'm slowly but surely, like, collecting. Okay. Oh yeah, we got two pages. I remember we got 2 pages, by the way.
My failings.
We got 2 pages. Can we read? Can we finish a thing now? Let's see. Blood soaked 1, 2, 3. We're missing 4. 1, 2. Okay, we're missing 2. I think we're 2 journal pages off from finishing. Yeah, we are. We've done Blackest of Fates. We've done Trampled Journal. Now we just need 2 more journal pages. We need what is it? We need 4 of blood-soaked pages torn from her journal. And we need 2 of Journal of Darius. Darius. Highwayman. And then we will have collected all the journal pages. So, this is probably, you know what? This is why we're lacking so much gold. Because, let me do the math. 19 times 1,750. I would be up 33k gold now, roughly. Up 33k gold and 250 more gold. But I would be up 33k if I didn't collect all the journal pages I did, you know? So that's why I think I'm feeling poor. Because I'm supposed to be sitting here at 166. Maybe even more than that because of the bank, right? So you got to apply the bank on top of that. What's 5% of that? 19 times 1750 times 0.05. Oh my god, why am I getting okay. So I would have an extra 1,666. I would have made like an extra pile of gold every week if I had something like that. If I had kept I would have been making an extra pile of gold every week if I had what is it called? If I had collected all the Wait. Let me think. Wait, let me think. Why did I collect all the journal pages? I should have probably thought this decision through, given that it's going to span across many weeks. Guys, we don't care about journal pages. Why have we been collecting them? If I'm hallway farming, I can fill up my inventory slots anyway. Me being hindered by a journal page is... it doesn't matter because I have so many chances to roll loot in a mission. I'm never gonna be. Oh my! Why did I collect any journal pages? Actually, that's actually so idiotic of me. I've lost so much gold doing that. Well, we're committed. Yeah. Why would I collect journal pages of hallway farming? There's a reason to probably collect it if you're not hallway farming, because you don't always know you're gonna fill up all your inventory slots perfectly at the end of the mission. Although a lot of the time when you play Darkest Dungeon, it gets full of loot. You can't cherry pick exactly what's going to be filled up and what's not. You do usually end up with fully inventory slotted at the end of every Darkest Dungeon mission anyways, but in hallway farming optimizes, things just a bit. Not to an insane amount, but just a bit. Yeah, I don't know. And especially for short and medium missions, right? Where there's not a lot of loot to get. You can always max that out for like short missions. Like if I don't hallway farm in that short Warren's mission, there's no way I fill up the inventory like I did. The amount of loot I bring back is very low, but I can max it out for short and mediums. But for longs, yeah, you don't have to worry about inventory slots not being filled up. Oh man. I've wasted so much inventory slots collecting this shit. Two more though, and then we'll be done. But yeah, I guess I just wasted. I wasted so many inventory slots worth of gold collecting this shit. You know, this is my first time reading them too, so whatever, you know. Whatever, we'll collect them all. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. And I'm still making like a lot of bank. I'm not like poor, but I could be getting more value out of the bank. The bank making me gold every week. How much am I gonna make this week if I go down to like 120k gold? I wonder. I'll make like 6,000 gold. How much gold did I make on my last expedition, by the way? I made what? I made like 17k plus the 4.5. I made like 17.5k plus the 4.5k. 17 plus 4, I guess plus 5 is 20. I made like 22k this week plus whatever the bank made me, which is like, I guess, an extra 8k, I guess. I don't know how much gold bank made me, but it's been making me a lot of gold. The bank has 100% paid off, I think. The question, has the bank paid off though, actually? Has it actually paid off? Should I have gotten it as early as I did? And should I have traded so much heirlooms? Because like imagine, and I neglected doing this for so long, imagine if I used whatever heirlooms I did getting the bank to like max out Sanitarium. I maxed out Nomad Wagon thinking it was going to be the bulk of my spending, but it honestly hasn't been that. It's been Sanitarium. This shit needed to be maxed out sooner. Because like I'm using this constantly and like look. I remember this used to cost like what? Like 9k? To lock something in. Now it costs like 4.5k. It's so much cheaper. Locking in quirks is what? Yeah, managing your quirks is honestly the most expensive thing in this game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this last level in the Sanitarium. I'm gonna trade some stuff for it. If I have, if I have to. I don't think I'm gonna do it now because it's inefficient to do that. Yeah, we're looking to get some more busts, man. Max out the treatment library. And then I'm going to max this out too. Just so, if I get like this happening, let me see. I don't have to I can save a week of taking a character out of commission. Because that can really mess you up, right? Not being able to bring the characters you want to onto a mission. That's a really bad threshold to be sitting at, to where you can't do a mission that you want to do that has a really good trinket on it because you're fucking, someone's out of commission because they're getting a disease treated or they're getting a quirk treated, right? And they're just out of commission. You can't bring him. I kind of already have to juggle that effect when I'm managing Resolve EXP, right? I can't just bring the same 4 characters over and over again. I gotta spread levels out and, be smart with who I'm bringing into levels so that the comp makes sense every time. And then this has got to go up too. I got to be able to treat 3 diseases in a mission. Because look, that person got a disease, this person got a disease. A third person could have gotten a disease, and then I have to treat them all. I have to be able to treat them all in that same week. I can't stagger it to the next week. Right? Spasm in the intro is really like shit though. This doesn't matter. I'll keep this. I'll keep this disease. That doesn't matter. Healing skills specifically, by the way, not like... It doesn't reduce the amount of healing you get from the food you eat. It's just camping. Healing skills. Yeah, that's probably the best disease to have. This is so meaningless. Okay. Candle of Life or Blasphemous Vial. Candle of Life, Blasphemous Vial. You know what? I'm honestly gonna just decide based on whichever region gives the most busts. So I might just pick the ruins, honestly. Also, the ruins, the level needs to, well, maybe it should be weld so I can get this area to level 4. What does upgrading an area do, by the way? Beyond just like unlocking the boss, what does it do? Yeah, what level missions are available only depends on the average level of your heroes. So I don't think the game actually cares about the like all the region level does is get boss access. I don't think it affects anything else. It doesn't affect like whether it's you get shorts or mediums or longs or whether you get apprenticed or veterans. I don't think those are affected by the region level. Well, I think it technically is. I think, but only at the start. Only at like I think that only happens if it's at like level 1 or below. Or I think there's actually a tutorial mission for each area that you have to do. Like you have to do that you have to do in like that's sort of a fixed mission that you have to do. The very first mission you do in the region, but beyond that, I think once you get it to level 1 and beyond, I think you start unlocking like more missions. Or I don't know, man. I just actually don't know. Is the amount of missions offered, the level they are, and their length, is that all dependent on levels? I think so. I don't think it's dependent on region level at all. Region level is such a unexplained thing, honestly. It says there will always be a short apprentice to do. Where is that? Short apprentice. There it is. That's the short apprentice. There it is, too. Alright. That's just so you don't get soft locked, I think. The game always offers a short apprentice. Or some, yeah. Is it always short? It offers an apprentice level. I don't think it has to be short necessarily. So. I think I wanna. Do I want to start progress? Do I care about progressing towards the next district? Not really, because I'm still like fucking. I need to get my money up, man. I'm still focused on like I can't even afford this, even if I get the blueprint. I need 200 deeds. So yeah, I need 200 deeds. I need to focus on getting heirlooms, guys. But I can't focus on filling up my slots with heirlooms just yet, because I'm still spending gold consistently. Like I'm spending it at the sanitarium. I'm spending it at the guild and at the blacksmith when people's armor needs to be leveled up and their weapons too. Honestly, I'm thinking about I need to click. You know what? I'm not even gonna focus on getting these until I max these out. I should just max this out. Like I need to spend heirlooms to save gold, so that gold can be earned a lot. And then once a lot of gold is earned, the bank will be, the engine on the bank will be running because I'll have so much gold accrued because I invested my heirlooms into reducing the gold cost of spending gold. And then once the bank is sustaining the gold by itself for the most part, I can start mostly filling up my slots once again to come back and get more heirlooms. That's always been the plan. But I just been bad at spending it, I guess. I've been bad at spending my heirlooms and gold and shit and upgrading. Yeah, I think I want to max this shit out, man. Click this. Click this. Click this. And then... Honestly, diseases are super cheap to cure. I don't care about reducing the cost of diseases, but I do want to be able to cure multiple diseases at the same time. That does matter to me. What happens to medical devices when you level it, actually? Darkest Dungeon. Sanitarium, I'm Googling it again. Sanitarium, let's see. Medical devices. Increases chance of curing extra disease, reduce disease cost. Increases chance of curing disease and reduce treatment cost. The treatment cost I do not care about. I do not really care about it that too much, so... I guess we're just not touching this for some time. Yeah, this doesn't actually matter, does it? I do want the third medical slot, though. Just so, you know, when people start getting more diseases, coming back from each mission, if they all get diseases, they need to get cured ASAP. But this is priority. I do think I want to click this though. I do want to click this. We'll be late to do weaponsmithing and armor smithing, man, but like I think it just needs to be done, I think. It needs to be done, I think, man. It sounds crazy to say that we're like financially troubled, but when we have this much gold, which is not even really financially troubled, but and we hallway farm every mission too, but the antiquarian needs to come eventually to a mission. Would I be comfortable bringing her? When would I be comfortable to bring her to a mission? I wonder. If there's any time to like, yeah, I don't know. Is Antiquarian even good for like fighting in dungeons either? Not really. She's meant to be. She's meant to get gold with her. Be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. I did say I was gonna end stream, but I'm managing my Hamlet here. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Antiquarian's not even that like bad either, man. Like yes, she's a liability and that she's squishy and you don't want to. She's a bit of a liability, but like she can protect me is really good, man. You can and the buff she gives towards whoever she presses it on, it's quite solid, and she protects herself at the same time. Protect me is a really good spell. It like solves everything. Like if I only could pick one spell out of this character to use. Given that I wasn't doing some invigorating vapors spamming, it would be just pressing protect me. Pressing protect me over and over. And having her self-defended the entire fight and just buffing up whoever with some dodge and some prot. I think that's actually what I open every fight with her with. I open every fight with protect me because you can never be too safe with how freaking squishy she is and how close she is to just dying with her low ass HP to start with. Yeah, usually press protect me at the start of the battle and then I don't think you have to chain it. How long does protect me last? I think it lasts just as much as Man-at-Arms Guard, so it's... Oh, it's only 2 rounds. Wait, what? Wait, only lasts 2... Wait, so you have to spam this, kind of, then. Because the Houndmaster Guard lasts 2 rounds too, right? Oh, I'm looking at DBD Houndmaster. What the fuck? No, not her. Houndmaster Darkest Dungeon! Or Darkest Dungeon Houndmaster. There we go. His guard... Yeah, it lasts 2 rounds. Wait, so you kind of have to like spam protect me if you want to stay covered the entire time. I mean, the point is for her to be there to make gold. think you're if you have a really solid comp otherwise with your teammates, you can just. What if I bring her to this one? Honestly, what if I bring her to this one? What if I bring her to this one, guys? No Highwayman, Antiquarian instead. Is that crazy? It might be too crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's too crazy. And she'll get Candle of Life right after. Fortifying Vapors. Let me read Fortifying Vapors. That's how much does it heal? It's pretty bad. It's like a battle heal, pretty much. Like it goes up by what? It goes up by 2. Yeah, oh no, it goes up by 1 max, then 1 min. 1 max, 1 min. And then it caps at like 3 heal. But this is still a good trinket, guys, because like this is +1 healing and 15% max HP. I'll take 15% max HP by itself on Antiquarian, honestly, I think. Like that by itself is already good. And if someone has recovery charm, it can double, I guess. But like 3 getting doubled is, I guess that goes to 6. But that, I mean, it's still good. I think it's still good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, it's kind of I mean, it's all right. I think I'm gonna get Blasphemous File instead. I think it's gonna be Blasphemous File that I get. This is just way better than Candle of Life. But I'm gonna bring. I think I'm gonna be bringing the Antiquarian more often into missions because, like I said, I need to make some gold, man. Like I'm really feeling financial hardship right now. I should have never dismissed my Antiquarian that that was already level 1 that I had that I used for the. I don't think she was level 1. I think she stayed level 0 the entire time. Didn't she? No. I think she went to level 1 after I beat the tutorial mission because I kept abandoning the tutorial mission to do my farming strats, and I never got EXP from that. That was a big part of my strategy. Downside to my strategy is not getting EXP for like the first 10 weeks or something. Believes is possessed by demons. Mankind Slayer and Manslayer. Flash Powder. Ooh, can be used from any rank. That's pretty alright. -10 accuracy. I don't think I'll ever use. What did I usually run on her when I played with her? I think I had Nervous Stab. Was it Nervous Stab, Festering Vapors. I would typically press Nervous Stab even though it had bad accuracy because I mean I can't have her not contributing damage to the fight. And so this is her best damage she can contribute. And Festering Vapors just takes way too long to pay off. I think it gets better at later ranks. Festering Vapors actually becomes pretty solid at later ranks. It becomes much better than Nervous Stab. But 1 point of damage, or technically it's 3 damage. Yeah, if you just do the math, it's like, oh, this hits for 3 damage and it's delayed. Nervous Stab hits for 3 damage minimum, and then it can hit for 5. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what you need to be using. Festering Vapors does have worse accuracy, but that's whatever. Oh yeah, I guess Festering Vapors does hit for 1 damage. So it actually deals 2 damage. It deals 2 to 4 damage, but this does 3 to 5. But then you gotta also factor it's delayed. And also if they have Prot, I think if they have Prot, it deals no damage. Because of the damage mod. But yeah. And then it lowers their blight resist, whatever. Nervous Stab, Festering Vapors is usually what I run. I would press Festering Vapors on the rank 4, because Nervous Stab cannot hit rank 4. I'd run this, Flash Powder. Oh, wait, hold up. What would I run? I would always run Protect Me. Okay, so I think this is what I ran. Did I not run Nervous Stab? I guess not. I think I ran Festering Vapors, Flash Powder, Fortifying Vapors, and then Protect Me. I think those are the four things I would run. And I guess if I ever wanted to... I think more often, I think I would just spam flash powder. I would spam flash powder and protect me. Or no, I don't. Did I? I don't think I equipped Fortifying Vapors because it was such a tiny heal. It's so tiny. It's not like. It doesn't. I mean, it's nice that it buffs bleed and blight resist too, I guess. But you typically. This is just such a low value turn. You know, it's sort of like PD's thing, but like PD actually cures it. Rather than just buff resistances. Would I be comfortable bringing her into the Brigand 8-pounder? That's the question. Would I feel comfortable doing that? I could flash powder the Brigand 8-pounder. I don't think it has any debuff. I think it has a shit ton of debuff resist though. Let's look up the Brigand pounder again on the wiki. Resistances. Yep, 200 and everything, and 100% move resist. So I don't even think. Can it be moved? I don't think it matters that it can be moved. Let's see. Wait, would I be comfortable bringing this team onto the Brigand 8-pounder even? Can I kill the matchman consistently with the... I can. I just need to put on focus rings. I'll be good. Just put on focus rings, I'll be good. Let's see. So, Antiquarian. Nice thing about Antiquarian though is that she's flexible. She can go into any rank. I think you want to put her in the... Well, I guess technically you can put her in the front. It's okay if you can put her in the front. Whatever's most convenient, because I'm gonna be using Protect Me anyway at the start. It's kind of risky to put her at rank 1, but if you're just gonna use Protect Me turn 1 anyways, it's ends up being chill. Can this team take on the Prophet? That's another question. Can this take on the Prophet? This is a bit of a dancer team, so I don't think it should have problems because I can get the characters I want to stand in the way, and I can do damage at the same time because everyone can move. Especially the Shieldbreaker, she can move to and fro. She doesn't have an issue moving out of the way. The Prophet's pretty. Also, the Prophet. If I can do a sustained fight against the Prophet, I can get all his. I can get all of his pews. I will destroy all of his pews in that fight. I will stall and destroy all those pews. Wooden pews. What is the toughest pew? What is its HP? The large pew is 55 HP. I will destroy all those pews, man. The Prophet. I think I have to use Intimidate spam into the Prophet. That's all I remember. Because I think he has a... Or does that even count as his own attack? Let's see. It does. Rubble of Ruin counts as his own attack. Prognostication. Yeah, it marks like... I think it marks... It has a 50% chance to mark an extra one, but it marks like 1 to 2 tiles upon which Rubble of Ruin will attack on the next turn. And let's see, Rubble of Ruin, yeah, 100% chance to hit +1 target. Wait, what? What does that mean? I think Rubble of Ruin, yeah, I think Rubble of Ruins, it's meant to only hit the things that got marked the previous turn, I believe. Is it always 2? I don't remember how this fight works. It hits 11 to 23 damage, by the way. No, it can't crit, just like the Brigand Pounder, it cannot crit. Can it crit on future mission? No, it can't. So it always deals 23 max, which is not super dangerous, honestly. 23 damage max is not super dangerous. Let's see. Eye on You, stun and stress, Fulminate. And it's a blight. Ooh, blights and stuns. And a nuke. This guy is a bit dangerous. Oh, he blights everybody with Fulminate. Holy shit, that's dangerous. I'm gonna farm up virtues on everyone, of course, before I go into the fight. So, it should be a pretty easy... I mean, it's not. It might not, because I want to farm all those pews. So I want to go ahead and farm all those pews when I get out of the fight. Let's see. The pews. What did the... I want to see what the price of the pew drops. They're obviously... I mean, they have to be stronger than a pews drops. They have to be more than a pile of gold, right? Otherwise, why would you destroy it? Let's see. Pew, 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 pew. Control F, pew. Excuse me. Consecrated pew. 2,500 gold. All right, nice. Only dropped by profit. 2,500 gold in a slot. That's pretty good. You're getting like what, 750 more gold for breaking those up. I will do that. I will do that. You know what? Okay, so let's. How about we? Do we delay? I mean, if I'm gonna be using the Antiquarian, what? I mean, what competes with Candle of Life? Maybe I shouldn't get Candle of Life. What competes with it? I wonder. What competes with Candle of Life? Baristan's Head, maybe? Maybe. The thing about having max HP is actually, I think Prot might be better, arguably, because the way Prot works is that if I can supply heals to her continually, the Prot's going to get more and more value over time. Whereas if I just got the max HP increase, that's like a one-time value, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, and that goes for like every video game, right? Damage resistance is better than max HP over time. Because max HP is a one-time value, and then you get continual value every time the enemy attacks you if you have resistance or damage reduce or whatever. Oh wait, there actually is. Wait, why am I talking about Candle of Life? This is way better. Dodge and max HP. Okay, never mind. And we can bring a better team to this fight, like just to make it like not dangerous. I can put on. I can bring the Crusader to that. Or not the Crusader, the Leper. And then I can spam Intimidate on him to reduce that rubble damage. Make it really small to the point where, yeah, he's just not going to be a problem. We can also get a lot of dodge. We can get a lot of dodge. We can get a lot of prot. I think if I just bring the Man Arms, it just seems to be so crucial to all the hard fights that can mess you up. So I'm going to probably just bring Man at Arms to this. And that's not today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this Blasphemous Vow. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Blasphemous Vow. Also get the Weld to level 4. Get to that next region breakpoint, I guess. This slaying a boss does level the region, right? I think it does. The question is, do I bring Antiquarian into here? I'm gonna farm virtues. We're gonna bring focus rings. I know for sure I'm gonna bring a shield breaker. That's a sure thing, I think. Put a focus ring on her. Probably give her this, I guess. One of you gets a hero's ring. Yeah, let her keep the overture box. This is pretty much the comp, right? Just 2 focus rings and a hero's ring, and then overture box on the Antiquarian to make sure she's not squishy. How much do I get from that, by the way? I get... Well, how about we give her the fasting ring? She needs it the most. She needs it the most, I think. She gets 3 HP, and then she'll get an extra 2 from this, but I think I just want her to have more dodge and have more healing. Healing received. Right. You get the Bloodthirst ring then. 2 focus rings. If I don't have enough accuracy, the Matchman will dodge me. How much does he have again? Matchman. It's only 7.5. I don't have to worry too much. It's 12.5. So I need 112.5 accuracy when I attack. Yeah. And that focus ring is perfect then. Focus ring is perfect for getting the accuracy I need. And yeah, perfect. You don't have to worry about speed in the fight. That's a thing you don't have to worry about. What position is she going in, by the way? What position is this Antiquarian gonna go into? Finally bringing the Antiquarian back. Get down. I don't think that's a skill that's good. Flash powder is good. Protect me is good. The thing about stalling is that it's better to spam flash powder than to press fortifying vapors. That's why I think I don't equip fortifying vapors. Just spam flash powder out. That's gonna be way better than healing for 1. Compared to like reducing an enemy's chance to hit by -10 over and over and over. Also bypasses stealths and de-stealths. That's nice. That's probably even better than pressing invigorating vapors too, because it's if you're stalling, then there's only like 1 enemy left. And invigorating vapors is usually not good in the sense that unless there's multiple enemies that you care about hitting you, flash powder is going to get more value just getting clicked on that one target. This is really the bulk of the character. Flash powder and protect me. But then I just need to think about what else I would want, given that in what scenario would I not be pressing flash powder and protect me and over and over? What would I be pressing otherwise? I guess nothing really. I guess maybe I should just not level anything on this character. Just press flash powder over and over and then protect me. There's no reason to press anything else, I think. Right? Technically, I could use... I should maybe just get, like, one of these. Just in case, like I'd rather have my shield... I'd rather... Like, if I can save someone's turn, like a shield breaker or a Crusader's turn from having to press a turn on something that's, like, 1 HP, I should get, either Festering Vapors or Nervous Stab. But otherwise... Most likely Nervous Stab, right? But I should otherwise just... flash powder. Flash powder every turn, and protect me every turn. So nervous stab, I guess. Nervous stab, flash powder. That's what I'm gonna learn then. Nervous stab. Can't hit rank 4, but maybe we should be able to hit rank 4. Maybe I should put... So I think, okay, so I'm getting... Okay, I remember now. I remember. It was always nervous stab, festering vapors, just, you know, depending on whichever was better. This does 1 damage less than Nervous Stab, but it does have 10 more accuracy. It's sort of like Wicked Slash versus Open Vein, sort of. Except this deity is so low that it doesn't even... Like, Open Vein will always outvalue Wicked Slice unless it's hitting a skeleton, but this is not the case. At least until you need to get levels. You need to get more levels in Festering Vapors in order for it to start being more valuable to press than Nervous Stab. Yeah, I guess I'll get 1 level in this. Otherwise it's flash powder and protect me. I guess when I run out of protect me's and I'm stalling, maybe I can just spam get downs instead of pressing flash powder. Technically, I could do that, yeah. Because this has to pass a debuff check, and that can sometimes miss. So for stalling, this might be better. For personal use, of course, for personal use is better. For the whole team, it's better if I flash powder over and over to protect everyone else. $700 just to... nah. Doesn't matter. This. Yeah, I guess this. I don't think Inveterate Vapors is good right now. Actually, let's see. Invigorating Vapors gives... How big does it stack? Is it if it stacks to like 4, maybe I'll consider it. No, it's only for 3 rounds. It stacks up to 3 rounds, so I'll give 9 dodge to everybody. You know what? Okay, no, it's still weaker than flash powdering. Flash powdering only lasts for 2 rounds, though. It does only last for 2 rounds, but if you put it on one enemy, it'll go up to like 20 minus 20 accuracy. Actually, now that I think about it, doesn't it? I don't think it does that because of the way it expires. I think it's so it bounces back between minus 10 and minus 20. Whereas Invigorating Vapors can be a constant plus 9 dodge for everybody. You know what? Okay, how about we do this then? Nervous Stab, Flash Powder, Invigorating Vapors, protect me. How about that? Boom. And yeah, I'm bringing her into this mission because I just need to make some money, man. I'm really hurting for some money currently. Is she going in rank 4 though? That's the question. Let's see how I want to organize this. I think I want to do a dance here between these two. The rank 1 guy is gonna be... Yeah, he's gonna be sitting there. And then I just want my Anticran sitting in the back being safe. I think that's nice. When I think about the weld, yeah, like I don't want like Anticran getting point blanked, by the way. Like a point blank shot, that'd be fucked. Let's look up the Warren's enemies again. Or not Warren's, Weld. Let's look up the Weld enemies. Excuse me. Weld enemies, large ectoplasm. The rabid gnashers, yeah, I gotta worry about that disease getting me. Fungal scratches, can only hit ranks 1 and 2. Fungal artillery. And then Cronin and Unclean Giant don't start showing up until later. Yeah, Weld's a pretty easy area to manage. It's not really that difficult at all. It's actually very easy, the area. The only thing I have to worry about are rabid gnashers. Rabies building up over... That's really the only one. That minus accuracy building up over time is going to suck. Now that I think about it, rabid gnashers building up rabies over time means I should probably beeline it to the Brigand 8 pounder. Not exactly beeline, but like, you know, get it done early with. Find a virtue fight. Find a fight to virtue farm off of. Get it. Go into the fight and kill that matchman before any rabies builds up on anyone. So if she's going to change positions, it's either going to be like this. It's going to be like this. But then that means she can get hit by a lot more stuff that can only hit rank 1 and 2. Like Cultist Brawlers, Graveyard Slashes, Fungals, yeah. I've said it all, yeah, I've already said it. But if she's in rank 4, she's not going to be able to get hit by that. She can still get, she has a higher chance to get hit by Fungal Artillery, which I think can only hit the back, but it's whatever. I know to deal with that guy anyways. And his attacks are not as deadly just by themselves unless they're paired with, I don't know, ectoplasms? I don't know. What can hit rank 4? Not a lot. Rank 4 is meant to be a safe spot to be in. Yeah, I think I've got the trinkets down. I think I've got these trinkets down perfectly. go ahead and upgrade everyone in the guild hall. I'm gonna click this, man. I wanna. Or let's see if the armor. Let's see. Upgrade. Yeah, upgrade. Okay. You two need to be upgraded. You know what? I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna fucking click this. Boom. Final upgrade. I've lost a lot of deeds, and that will get me to the weaponsmithing and armor smithing. But it's whatever. This will pay back. This will come to pay me back. Doing what I did, this will pay me back in the long run, guys. So, and I'm gonna. These are my level 9 XP, right? Yeah, there's only 2 I can bring. All right, boom, boom. Boom, boom. What about here? I can do this here too. Let's do it. Boom.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Alright, what are we upgrading? That's everything upgraded there. Everything that matters is here. Oh wait, did I learn Nervous Stab before clicking this? That was a mistake. Whatever, I lost 100 gold, whatever. Which one of you has, does it, I guess I have to think, who should be where? Prot, accuracy, damage. Oh, you're my risk taker. So yeah, you should be the frontline one. Okay, so the risk taker one gets this upgraded, and then you should always get these upgraded, and then this upgraded. But not up this. We'll do this later. And then you get this, this, but not this, because you're not going to be Holy Lancing. I'm trying to save on gold whenever I can. If I'm not going to be using a skill, I'll upgrade it later. I have to worry about collectors still, by the way. Even in the collector fight. Yeah, I don't know. No. Okay. What about the collector fight? Should I be pressing festering vapors on the collector in the collector fight, by the way? No. The antiquarian in the collector fight should be flash powdering the dang highwaymen. Or I guess maybe invigorating vapors might be better. Depending on their debuff resist. I should just spam invigorating vapors in that fight. Yeah. And given that I'm... Yeah, I should spam invigorating vapors. Because it's not only... Pressing it on one highwayman is like... It's not... There's going to be 2 highwayman attacks that I worry about. So I guess technically you could half the value of this. And then half it even more... Or reduce it even more because it has to land as a debuff, and that's not guaranteed. And then I still care about the collector himself doing attacks, and I also care about the Vestal or the Man-at-Arms doing attacks too. He guards most of the time, but if he does use Head Knocker, I want to be able to dodge that stun. So this is where Invigorating Vapors is better than Flash Powder. It's when you care about all 4 of the enemy's attacks. If it's unbalanced and you mostly care about 1 or arguably maybe 2, but usually if it's just 1, it's gonna have the best value. If you care about just 1 enemy attacking, and that's the only one you care about debuffing their accuracy, you press Flash Powder over and over. That's really her juice. Manipulating accuracies, Flash Powder, and Invigorating Vapors. This to finish off enemies. This is to have redundancies in how you want to reduce the enemy's accuracy and increase yours or whatever. And then this is just very crucial. This is so you don't fucking die. You need to be pressing this at the start of the battle, honestly, or you risk fucking dying. Or pressing it whenever it's necessary, you know. Now you really just should be pressing this at the start because makes it so that at the start of the battle is when all 4 enemies exist, right? 3 enemies might exist on turn 2, and so on as you kill them off. The start of the battle is obviously when the enemy is at tends to be at their fullest power. Some enemies do get stronger over time, like large carrion devourer. Some enemies do get stronger over time, but the start is usually when they can, bring their full force, and you haven't even gotten a chance to kill them off and reduce the amount of turns they have yet, right? All right. Now, who's going in the sanitarium? That's a very important question. I think we've gone ahead and leveled everyone to our satisfaction. So who's going into the sanitarium, I wonder? Let's see. The gifted. The gifted. What do you got? Nothing. What about you? Nothing. Hot to trot. What about you? Nothing. Okay, I think I definitely want to bring my on guard healer into the sanitarium. She had some shit she needs to get out. Yeah, the Black Plague. I'll do the disease first and then the quirk stuff because I do want to remove bad healer. Oh, it locked in on the mission she got it, man. But yeah, I gotta get rid of Black Plague. This shit is bad. It is bad. It'll give way to more diseases later on, so I gotta cure that. The worries are also something I probably want to cure also. I'm gonna click this just once. Hopefully the worries gets cured at the same time, so I'm gonna do that. And we're really low on heirlooms. And eventually we're gonna start being low on gold. That's why we really need the anti-crane to start doing some shit right now, man. Boom. Who else needs quirk treatment? Maybe you? I do want to lock in your speed. Yeah, your stuff needs to be locked in at some point, but I don't have... I've been, like, sort of delaying it. Yeah, this is all good negative quirks to keep locked in. I guess I'm still just sort of waiting for a bad negative quirk to come in and for me to cure that and for me to lock in quick reflexes. I'll delay him. Let's see. Wait, why did I lock this in? Oh, it's received. I thought it's given. That would be bad. I need to lock in natural swing. Yeah, I need to lock in natural swing, but I'm waiting for a bad negative quirk to show up still. I want to lock in your prot, right? Yeah. I remember removing robust from you earlier. But I guess this can still wait. Because you have... let me think. Because you have... you still have... let me think. I'm still waiting for a bad negative quirk so I can get double value when I bring him in. Yeah. What about you? I guess you. Yeah, I could lock in you. And I don't like forced curio interactions. I will cure those as they show up because those mess with hallway healing, right? Those can mess with hallway healing. So there's Jester. What about you? Whatever. Ooh, I definitely wanted to lock in something here. I think. Was it spiritual? I was thinking about Photomania. I mean, she's named Photomania, but does that matter? I think it does matter. It matters for the nightmares, right? That's why I bring Shieldbreaker into missions. And Photomania is good for the nightmare when I get nightmares when I get hit with that big ass horror debuff. Although I make sure to virtue farm before going into the nightmare, but yeah, I don't know. Photomania, is that something I lock in? I gotta lock in something. She's at 5 already, and I want to get rid of Demomania because that does make her interact with Curios. I feel like I want it to be spiritual. Spiritual's so good. Although, yeah, it's good. But sometimes I don't bring a Vestal on the mission, so like, she won't do anything, I guess, sometimes. Because she'll be getting healed by Crusaders instead. Crusaders are also a source of healing if I don't bring a Vestal. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. What's my other one have? My other one has evasive and quick draw. Quick draw is also amazingly good for round 1 for the nightmare because making sure I get the mother freaking puncture on turn 1 is actually so important because it makes it so that the rattlesnakes or whatever don't guard the Plyskin on turn 1. That's actually really important to do. Because this doesn't break. No. I meant expose. Turn 1 expose is what I meant to say. Yeah, it's in the nightmare. Usually, you want the very first 2 things you want to do is expose turn 1 onto the Plyskin, and then right after to puncture. You want to be pressing these as necessary in order to break guards and in order to expose. If you don't get that expose on turn 1, unfortunate, but you can still like puncture and well, no, you can't puncture because you can't target an enemy that's invis. Oh yeah, so you actually have to, I remember the fight now. Yeah, you actually have to land expose on turn 1, or you have to wait out the entire stealth because of it. Because if you try to target something that breaks stealth, it'll just go to whoever's defending the stealth target, and then it won't actually break the meta freaking. Yeah, because puncture doesn't say stop the enemy from being able to guard, right? Oh, you know what I should be doing? If I can somehow make, and I guess this is hard to do because Shieldbreaker is fast, but if someone's faster than Shieldbreaker and they have a stun, I guess there's no one that really does that, other than Abomination. But I guess if I could do it, I should stun whoever's guarding the Plyskin, and if the Shieldbreaker can go right after, then she'll be finally able to fucking land that expose. And then once the expose is landed, then the puncture can finally go through because they're not. I mean, at that point, will the stealth have ended already? That seems like a lot of setup. Anyways. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's the Photomania one. Okay. So it's these 2. These 2 are going to go into the sanitarium right now. For this one, it's obvious. Lock in the evasive, take off Dark Temptation. And there you go. For you, I guess Photomania, because like it's always relevant for the snake fight. And does the horror get worse on higher let me see, does it get worse? I think it stays the same, the horror. It's always 120 horror. So you have like what? You always have like 80 stress to work with, I guess, until you lose the virtue. Which is honestly kind of fine, because then you can refarm the virtue. Okay, maybe Photomania doesn't matter if I'm fucking farming a virtue beforehand. It really doesn't matter then, I guess. 120 stress. And then you have 80 to work with. Presuming you, which you should go to 0 stress before going into the fight, anyways. So 120 stress from that whore. You know, I'm gonna lock in the spiritual then. That can't be a wrong move, right? Spiritual is good. I know I'm not always gonna have like a Vestal in the party, but like, it's just so good to not lock in. I think maybe. You know what? Let's not. I'm not gonna lock it in. I'm gonna go ahead and let there be a better thing to show up, like speed or damage or something that's offensive. I don't think I'm gonna lock in spiritual. Even though I did on this jester. That's because the jester needs locking in. He's squishy. He needs protecting. The Shieldbreaker? Sure, I think she's equally as squishy, right? Yeah. But she has Serpent Sway. And I mean, what else does she? She just has Serpent Sway, I guess. So it's a lot of her tinkiness is. She can deal with it with Serpent Sway. All right, I think that's all we're gonna do. I guess I could put him in here and cure this, but this doesn't matter, dude. This doesn't matter. You can keep that disease, save some gold, and that's it. I think I'm ready to go into the mission now. Do I have any prevent ambush? Yeah, I do. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't even prevent the ambush. Maybe I should just let it happen to get some fucking loot, get an extra battle. No, that's dangerous. I'm pretty sure ambushes force you to be a 0 torch. You can't even relight your torch. I think the game doesn't let you. Let's Google it, actually. Darkest Dungeon ambush. Tame ambush. Always be surprised. Torch level drops to 0, although it may be increased by hero skills. I don't think they allow you to use your torch, though, to relight the torch. That would kind of defeat the purpose of the torch dropping to 0, right? I guess. Let me control F torch. I don't remember, but basically, it's not good to take a fight where you get shuffled. I mean, it doesn't actually matter for our party, but I'll just prevent the nighttime. It's just one fight. I don't want to have to do a fight where I start at 0 torch. That seems like risky business. Wait, you always get surprised? So that means the entire enemy team is going to go before you. Oh no, that's bad. I've rarely been surprised in missions. So I don't actually... I'm treating this very... I'm underestimating how bad it is to get surprised in the game. Yeah, they all get to go before you, just like you get to go all before them. If you surprise them, you know, that's a very powerful thing to do, be able to do. Always surprised, yeah. That also shuffles, yeah. Another thing is you get, you go last on the first turn, and you get shuffled. It's a debilitating effect. It's like, it's what makes, it's probably a big part of what makes the Shambler fight hard. Ambushes are deadly. Getting surprised is deadly. Overture box. Is there anything better? Would like a Baristan's head be better? I don't think so. I don't think so. 15 or 25% prot. What about move boots? I also give her move boots. I think Overture box is it best though? What even hits her in rank 4? I have to think again. Reign of Blight I know hits her, and that can be. But who would that have to be followed up by? Fungal Artillery, the Rabid Nash. Ectoplasms can hit her in the back right, in the back line. I think common enemies, none of them can really hit her in the back right. There's Cultist Brawler, there's Cultist Acolyte. The Cutthroat can hit 4. The Fusilier can hit 4. There's the Brigand Bloodletter that he does a point blank. That's the only thing I care about for him. Rank 4 hitters. So if the Antiquarian ever dies, it would probably involve a mix of fungal artilleries and rabid nashers, and that is a mash that exists actually. That mash does exist. I think so. Like a fungal artillery, and then like 3 rabid nashers. That's a mash that I remember existing. So what actually makes her fare the best in that scenario? That's the question. Is it maybe it's fortifying garlic. It might actually be fortifying garlic. Rather than heavy boots. Because like how much HP does heavy boots even give her? Like what, 3? Overture box. Rabid Nashers do a little bit of bleed though, right? Yeah, they do a little bit of bleed. The fungal artilleries do a little bit of blight also. Fungal artillery gives, let me see. Their speed is low though. Fungal artillery is slow, so but presuming we miss it and then it gets a perfect storm off. Rain of Blight. Yep. 2 damage blight in the back line. So it'd probably be some like critting Rabid Nashers and Rains of Blight that kills her. Presuming I don't even get off Protect Me turn 1. Oh wait, AoE moves can hit you past guards, can't they? Right? I think so. I think, do AoE moves Darkest Dungeon? Does AoE work against guard? How does guard work versus AoE? Darkest Dungeon. I think I remember. Okay, I think I remember. I remember AoE ignoring guard, and I think the reason why I remember is because I tried to use an AoE move to try to hit a target I otherwise wouldn't have been able to hit because the guarding character was standing in the back. I think it was actually the collector fight. I tried to do some. Yeah, I think I tried to do an AoE move against the collector fight. Maybe I don't remember exactly, but I remember I tried to do something like that, and I tried to hit someone who was in rank 3 with an AoE move that can only hit rank 1 and 2, and then I got angry that it didn't redirect me. It ended up just ignoring the guard. So I think AoE is ignore guard. That's also another thing I need to think about when it comes to the nightmare fights. Being able to have an AoE attack that can hit the Plyskin, right? While it's still, well, maybe that's not so good because AoE moves also proc it will proc the freaking ripostes more often if we try to use AoE moves. So you really just have to get fast and expose it on turn 1. And otherwise have to like wait out the fucking stealth of the damn thing. I guess Arbalist can reveal stealth without having to target. That's another nice thing about Arbalist, but I don't have Arbalists. I'm actually thinking Overture Box is not the best. I'm starting to think. What is the best then? I don't think it's Recovery Charm. I don't think I have problems healing her off of keeping her topped up. I think I'm just worried about like a very fat like combo coming in. I need to be prepared for that. I think it might be Garlic actually. It might be Garlic. Because Garlic will also help me against Rabid Nashers. It'll help against the bleed from Rabid Nashers. It'll help against the blight from Rain of Blight. I think it's actually Garlic. This is why I got the Garlic. Okay, so Garlic, I think. And then I'll get Virtue, and that'll bring it up even more, and that'll be nice. Alright. I think I'm ready to go into the mission now. With this setup. Synterim's filled up. My wagon's been looked at. Stagecoach has been looked at. Nothing really interests me. Any stress relief I need to deal? No. Everyone's literally at 0, which is perfect. Guild. Everyone's been guilded up. Everyone's been armored up and weaponed up. I think I'm ready to go. I think this is the one we're going to do. We're going to get the Blasphemous Vow. Just because I want to get all the POs from the Prophet, honestly. I'm greedy. And there's going to be a better team for that. That's going to involve Man-at-Arms, so. Otherwise, nothing other, no other missions good. Alright, let's go in. Maybe I should reconsider, though, bringing the Highwayman. Is it time to bring the Antiquarian into this mission? I think if any time, it's going to be this time. I need to think about... no, I don't. I can kill the Matchman over and over. He's not going to be a problem. I'm fit. I'm fit to go, I think. Let's go. Let's just go. Alright, where were my weld provisions? Let me look up on the notepad. Notepad says my Warren's provisions are medicinal herbs. Oh, not Warren's. Weld. Weld is medicinal herbs for beast carcass. Bandages for eerie spiderweb. And a shovel for the shallow grave. I'm gonna bring 2 of each. Maybe I should bring 3 of each. I don't know. Maybe I should bring 3 of each. And then always bring holy waters. That's just for every mission because of the... I think because of the Eldritch Altar. But all that does is remove a negative quirk, right? Who would I even want to remove anything on anyways? Maybe the Crusader? Oh, he has Sichiomania. And he has no good negative quirks. I don't want to use it on this. Don't want to use it in this. I do want to use it on this. So I have some negative quirks to remove. But just in the future, I have to remember I shouldn't, like, carry extra... I mean, I always have a Crusader in the party anyways, but I shouldn't carry, like, extra holy waters. Just for Shambler altars because of, because Shambler altars not Shambler altars, Eldritch altar. Because some, you know, once I get good negative quirks on everybody, I don't want to purge negative quirks ever again. Because I'll risk removing the good one that I worked to get locked in. Alright. Don't forget the damn torches. Should I bring 2? I'm going to bring 2 just to play on the safe side. Rather than only 1. I'm going to play it on the safe side. We'll bring like 4. We'll bring like 4 extra. Oh. Is that a Lil Wayne song, by the way? It's in like a LeBron edit. Let's see. LeBron edit song meme. It's probably gonna pop up. I'm a boss. Yeah, I'm a boss. This is by Meek Mill, not Lil Wayne. I was thinking of something else, I think. Boom. We're in it. I'm not gonna start though. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here now. We've been streaming for quite some time. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Break It Off by Pink Panthers. Dum, 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 some cry. Just saying, I'm fine. So let's see where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's either this or this. What were the rules again? Darkest dungeon, boss room. If two rooms are the same length away, it's the room furthest down. If both rooms are on the same height, it's the one further on the right. Okay, bottom right, in that order. Bottom, then right. So this is the boss right here. I just wanna hear you say, I like you. I'm stopping you. Hey! What's stopping you? I need to remove Sickly and lock in Evasive at some point. I don't know why I didn't do it last week. I guess I had some other stuff to lock in or whatever. Sickly needs to get out. I don't know what I'm locking in though yet. Alright. See you later. Peace out.